Hello friends, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to publish our shapefiles to Postgres and PostGIS database. So here you need to have your Postgres installed. I have another video which I'll leave the link in the description. So make sure that you check out on how to install Postgres and PostGIS. Now after you've installed Postgres and PostGIS, you will come to this interface here, which is the pgadmin, which you will also need to download and install. You can check out some other videos on how to do this. It's just simple. You can go to Google Chrome and then download your favorite version of pgadmin 4 and then you'll just install. Okay, so now you will have to open your pgadmin 4 as I have done here, and then now we get ready to publish our shapefiles. But first you need to go to search bar here and type in your PostGIS. So you need to type PostGIS bundle like this. So make sure you click on PostGIS bundle, and this is going to open up this simple window here that says PostGIS Shapefile Import and Export Manager. So here you first need to connect your details here. So you need to connect your PostGIS. Just click on View Connection like this, and then you need to insert your username as Postgres is the default name, so Postgres, and then the password is what you've created while you're installing the Postgres. So I'll go ahead and enter my password like this, like so, and then the server host is localhost and the port is 5432. Then make sure that you have created your database. So you can see here in my pgadmin I have 12 databases created, and down here you can see that I'm now currently using GIS as my database. So just type in GIS or whatever the database that you have created and then click on OK. You can see here it tells you that connection succeeded, the password is there, the name, and so on and so forth. So the next thing is that you need now to go ahead and import your shapefile or whatever the data that you want to upload. It must be a shapefile, as this is a shapefile import export manager. So you need to click on add file like this, and this one will open up your file explorer where you can navigate to a place that you saved your shapefiles. So I'll go ahead and just click inside this, and here I have my data here that says countpop.shp. So just click on open like this, and then first you need to have some parameters here entered correctly. You can see here I have the table, so the table name will be countpop. If you want, you can change this. Just double click on this and then you can change the table name, and then the schema should be public, of course, and then the geo column, you should have a geom column like this one. And then the important thing here is also the SRID. Make sure you change this to 4326, which is the WGS84. So just click on enter like this, 4326. And now the next thing is you need to click on import, and then if you go ahead, it says the create mode selected for existing table, public.countypop. So it looks like this table already exists, and if I scroll down you can see that we have the same table there. So what we can do here is we can just change the name and just say county like this, and then click on enter. So you can go ahead and just click on import, and then you can see that shapefile imported, import completed or successful. So now you can go ahead and just close your export manager like this. You go here to this table here inside your pgadmin 4 under your database like this one, then just right click and then click on refresh. So if you refresh, you can see that we have a new table called county. So it shows here that we have 4 tables. So now if you right click on county like this and then just click on view all rows, you will see here that it loads your tables or your table with the columns. And so you can see here that we have all the columns inside our table. So if you scroll to the far end, you realize that we have the geom column, and this is here because of the PostGIS extension that we have installed in our PostgreSQL. So that one is the one that helps us to visualize this GIS data. So this is not just the normal data that we normally have, but this is geospatial data. So we must have a geom column which represents the geometry of that kind of data. So if you click on geom here where it says view all geometries in this column, this one's supposed to open up a map that tells you where you are. So because of the SRID or the coordinate reference system that we have specified, which is the WGS 84. And now you can see that we have all the counties, and if you click on any county like this, you can see that we have the county name is here, and then all those columns are here inside the pop-up. Yeah, so this is it. This is how you can this is how you publish your shapefiles to Postgres using PostGIS extension. So make sure to check out some other videos on how to install PostGIS and Postgres, and also how to install your PG admin form. So thank you for watching. If this was helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a comment in the comment section, or you can also like the video and share with your friends. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.